on the next episode of Dared BlackHearts Spooky Club.
Like Debbie Gibson once said, only in my dreams did I think I would find Halloween at Dollar Tree today. I am digging the Johanna style Parker pieces here. I always get the name messed up. I call it Joanna, but I know it's supposed to be like Johanna Parker pieces. I may have to pick up a few of these today, definitely.
Tonight at 8 on TV 13.
Well, hello again, ghouls and goblins, and welcome back to the channel. Today's spooky adventure brings me to Dollar Tree. That's right. Been on the hunt for a Dollar Tree Halloween now for over a week, it seems. So today, me and Skeletor...
That's Mr. Skeletor to you, Derek.
...are heading to Dollar Tree to see if we can find Halloween merchandise. Now, they're supposed to have all of the cool retro-inspired night lights. They've got a jack-o'-lantern. They've got a ghost, and they've got a skull. They've got, like, statues from last year that kind of resemble Joanna Parker style pieces. They've got the Bystol metal signs that are returning this year. They're not put out by Bystol, but they definitely resemble the Bystol die cuts from back in the day. There's, like, the oil style paintings that Dollar Tree's going to have this year for $1.50 each. There's so many cool pieces at Dollar Tree this year, and I've anxiously been awaiting Dollar Tree's Code Orange drop in my area. So today, we're going to go to Dollar Tree and see if we can find any Halloween merchandise.
Can I borrow $5, please?
But anyway, am I going to find any Halloween? There's only one way to find out, and that's to join me, if you dare.
I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. I got a black heart, it's a new start. Welcome to the Spooky Club. Take that! Join the Spooky Club.
Alright, so let's go inside Dollar Tree and see if we can find Halloween merchandise. And then Ollie's is right next door, so maybe we'll check both out. Okay, and they do have some of the Joanna Parker style pieces out that were out last year, and these sold out pretty quickly. But for $1.50 each, if you're into like the Joanna Parker style designs, you can't go wrong with these. I actually grabbed the cat and the ghost from last year, and they were super cool. They've got some of the Halloween trees also, and a few more Halloween stickers, and some of these like Limax village style trees. And then over here, this is a Halloween staple here, the good old fashioned rubber squeaky rat. And then this was last year also, the decorative haunted house pumpkin. I don't think I've seen these yet. The incense cones. Wonder if they smell any good. There's lots of stuff, but it's just not really a lot of this year's merchandise, unfortunately. It's a lot of last year's stuff. And they've got some of the decorative skeleton pumpkins there, the skeleton hands holding the pumpkin, the witch's brew bottles, and the little metal decor here. This one here has got Summerween vibes. I think these are from this year, if I'm not mistaken on that. I could be wrong on that, but I think these are from this year. So, oh, they even have the good old-fashioned rubber bat you can't go wrong with for Halloween. And these were also from 2025 also, but still cool nonetheless. So if I was in the market for last year's Halloween, I would definitely be finding it all at my Dollar Tree right now, while everybody else is finding the new Halloween. I'm finding last year's, but I think this is possibly new. This is actually really cool. Reminds me of a Halloween version of the old school Christmas candles. And they actually had Halloween candles like this also back in the day, but they had like jack-o'-lantern heads to them. And a few of the wooden signs also, the Beware Haunted, the Hocus Pocus, the Psychic Readings. Look, there's even a skeleton chalkboard, and that haunted house there definitely has like 2000s and 90s vibes to it, as well as this little cat down here. And they've got the light up haunted house also for $7. Here are the skull candy bowls, the little ceramic trees there, and they've got the light up jack-o'-lantern, and there's the light up eek cat. And tons of these dispensers here. The pumpkin with the witch's hat and the skeleton hands. And then some good old-fashioned trick-or-treat buckets. They're not boo buckets, but These used to be $1, and now they are $3 for these. So lots of Halloween popping up at Dollar Tree. Still can't find the night lights. But shout out to Haunted House Cat, because I believe she found them and she's going to send them my way. So shout out to her.
We'll return after these messages.
Shopping doesn't have to be a nightmare. Come to Partyland and save. 7 locations with prices so low, it's scary.
And they've got a few of these skull bleeding candles also. And these little mushroom dome things are just everywhere this year. I think I kind of like the skeleton with the butterfly wings. That's kind of cool. Skeleton with butterfly wings. They've got more of the decorative plants and planters down here. And of course, they've got the inflatable eyeballs that they had last year. Now, I think these were around the last few years. Also, here's the hanging ghouls for $5. Then they've got a yard decor fence also. And a little, like, Edgar Allan Poe style serving tray. Tons and tons of leftovers from previous years. Just nothing new, really, unfortunately. There are some metal yard signs, but there's no sign of the Feistel style pieces, unfortunately. Just these that say boo. But I'll have to keep checking because there's still lots of empty shelf space. Yeah, definitely a lot of this stuff is left over from last year. Here's the little light up ghost here. Needs batteries, of course, so it's not going to work. And they've got the 5-foot spider web lights, as well as the inflatable outdoor jack-o'-lantern and the little 2-tiered ghost tray. Looks like a lot of this stuff was dug out from the back room here in the $5 and up section. They've got a plush throw, 3 different ones to choose from here. A few doormats, trick or treat, or then you can reverse it for out of candy. And then this one says just a little baddie. I am digging these. These are kind of old school here. The 20 count glass C3 LED lights. And then of course this guy here that you could put your jack-o'-lantern on top of. And then some of the candles and the light up marquee ghost. But I think this is new. The metal spooktacular wreath. I don't think that was around last year. Here's the light up skeleton lights. And I think some of these are new. I think. Here's the skeleton candle holder. And here is the pillar candle, kind of retro inspired vibes there with the jack-o'-lantern on it. And then of course some of these little snack bowls here, all of the skulls. And then an inflatable pumpkin. They've got these around every year. These are just kind of the ones you blow up yourself. They don't have any kind of power adapter or anything like that with it. A few different ones to choose from. You've got the 4-foot tall inflatable skeleton there. It's actually pretty cool. And then got these, the haunted doorbells. I think these things have been played with since last year, so definitely not going to get any action on any of these. There's also a few tablecloths. See which different styles they've got with the tablecloths. This one, okay, like the magic and stuff, that would go with the Michaels Bound by Magic collection to a point. Got a little crystal ball here, light and sound. And this bleeding candle was from last year. Also, I actually got this last year. It's a really cool piece. It's a Halloween tree up here and some pumpkins also. So looks like for the most part, they're just starting to dig stuff out from the back. I remember these guys last year also. The guy there looks like he's wearing a diaper, holding a lollipop, and then a trick-or-treat bag. And yeah, their wreaths are way cheaper than Michael's. $6 here, but of course you get what you pay for though. I gotta say though, I do like the plants with the eyeballs in the middle. they're unique. They're different. Okay, this is definitely new for 2026. I don't remember seeing the sticker countdown last year. I'm digging the 90s and 2000s vibes. Comes with 31 secret spine-tingling stickers. I'm almost tempted to get this for my grandson when he gets a little bit older because it's really cool. So I think this may have to be a pickup. And here's a few of the wreath hangers. We've got the ghost, the retro style jack-o'-lanterns, the bats, the skeleton hands. Here's the paintable stick masks from last year and a few of the tree toppers also. And here's a few more of the paper craft kits. You can create your own Happy Halloween haunted house there. And speaking of, here's a foam make your own haunted house and some 3D pop-up stickers. Again, these would be super cool if they were scratch and sniff stickers, but unfortunately they're not. And this is kind of just repeats of all of the other stuff we've already seen. So it's definitely starting to hit, guys. So start checking your Dollar Trees because the code orange is coming. And they've started putting out a few Halloween posters also. They've got Hello Kitty. They've got the Corpse Bride. They've got Coraline. And they've got the Nightmare Before Christmas. All for $5 for the Halloween poster display. Reminds me of the old poster displays that you would see at Kmart back in the day. And see, stuff like this would be great for the gumball machine from Michael's Vintage Spirits line, like the little creepy rubber spiders and the little spider rings here. Stuff like that could easily go in the Vintage Spirits gumball machine. And then down here, just a little bit of like spatulas and oven mitts and stuff like that for Halloween. And I believe this is the first sighting of the pumpkin spice soaps outside of Bath and Body Works, but Dollar Tree has the apple and the pumpkin. And while it's technically not Halloween, it is retro. For $1.50, you can get this little mini Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles metal lunchbox.
Happy Halloween from Channel 13.
Halloween is coming, and Hollywood Costumes has the Northwest's largest supply of costumes, makeup, masks, and wigs. Hollywood Costumes. Stop by today, before it's too late.
Alright, so nothing much at Ollie's just yet, unless you want to count candles, which technically that counts. You've got pumpkin pie, you've got Yankee Candles, spiced pumpkin, and you've got the pumpkin orange down here also. So some Halloween candle sightings at least. And if you want to count this, we've got the light up Wicked sign for $3.99. And we've got the Jack Skellington neon wall art also for $3.99. Not bad because these are normally like $15 or $20 pieces, I think. And there's even strawberry shortcake and Snoopy. I mean, technically Snoopy could go for Halloween for the Great Pumpkin, but spookiest is going to be the Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously. So that's going to wrap up this video. Unfortunately, my Dollar Tree had last year's leftovers.
All tricks for you, no treats, Derek.
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to have to keep checking because I definitely want to see all the stuff that they've got this year. Now, while I'm excited to see the Bystol metal signs again, I don't really need them because I found them last year. But it will be cool to see how widely available they'll be this year. And from what I'm thinking, I'm definitely thinking the oil paintings and the night lights are going to be the sought after items this year. But time will tell. And time will tell if I'm going to find the 2026 Dollar Tree Halloween drop. You got to stay tuned to the channel to see if I'm going to find it. So, if you like all things Halloween, Summerween, and everything in between, including retro and holiday related, I do all of that here on Derek BlackHearts Spooky Club. So if you're new here and you like this type of content, how about slashing that subscribe button and also turning on the notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the spooky retro fun that I have here on the channel. And until next time, I'll see you
On the dark side.
exactly.
This is KOVR, Channel 13, Stockton, Sacramento, signing off another day of TV programming. KOVR is owned and operated by KOVR TV Incorporated. Good night from the staff and management of KOVR, Stockton, Sacramento.